Welcome to True Crime, False Crime. I am Jordan Katcher, and I am here to ask a question as old as the premise for this podcast, at least. Was that a true crime or a false crime? I just realized I didn't ask your last name. I believe it's Mills.
It is.
I
like the general, but I'm better.
Like the general, but
I'm
better,
specific.
which like an admiral?
I already made my joke.
Don't top the guest. That's what he just said. I'm joined today by Daniel Mills.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in for questioning.
Thank you for questioning while coming in.
Oh, very sneaky of you.
Oh, I'm a little sneaky link. Hit me up.
Then you're gonna do well here. This is a very sneaky show. And so basically the way it works is I'm gonna read you prompts of true crimes, but they might not be true. They might be false crimes. Hence the name, true crime, false crime. So odd-numbered prompts are true crime, false crime. Name of the game, odd-numbered prompt. That's what we're getting the most. That's a crime. Details about it might be true, might be fake.
Cool.
But then the even-numbered rounds are
Those are the 2x2s.
5 different, exactly.
The 2x2s, God did it, and so are we going to do
Exactly. Because he set an example.
Yeah.
Capital H, he, him.
That's where the H in Jesus H. Christ comes from.
Exactly.
The him.
Mm-hmm.
Praise
Jesus, him,
him.
Christ.
Magic.
So we have person of interest. That's where I tell you a person's name
Yes.
and the crime they did.
Okay. Those are the evens.
Yes. And you get to pick these, which order we do them in. Then we have...
I get to pick something?
Exactly.
Damn.
Doesn't that feel good?
I didn't know I was going to pick something.
Yeah, that's
Damn,
nice.
what else could I pick?
Well, you could pick It's the Law. It's the law. Don't you tried to steer us
baiting
in a
it.
specific way.
Don't worry.
And we're not
This
going
is-
there.
We've only just begun.
It's the law. That's beautiful. It's the law.
you.
It's a law. Is it true or not?
Oh.
You tell me.
I mean, no laws are true as long as you just do them and no police are around.
Are you an anarchist?
I don't believe in anarchy, but I don't believe in the police.
Fair enough. That is succinctly put. Reverse round.
Yes.
That's where you're going to tell me about a crime.
Oh.
Could be true, could be false. You have to try and convince me. If I get it right, you get it wrong.
Okay.
You get that? You know what I mean? Because, like, you're trying to trick me.
But if
I don't
you
get
get
tricked,
it wrong,
then you get it right.
yes.
Precisely. Sentenced. I'm going to read you a judge's sentencing and then what the sentencing was for. That's it. Again, could be real, could be fake. You see what's going on?
All right.
One more.
One more?
Have you seen that doc? I'm going to
Have
give
I
you...
seen that, Doc? I can already tell you no.
Good. I love when I
What?
hear that. That makes
Who
my
wants
job
to
way
see
easier.
reality, like a show about reality? We're living it.
For sure.
But yes, go on.
So I read you the title of a documentary or docuseries.
Okay.
And then just a little tagline, what it's about.
I love this
You
shit.
gotta tell me.
I
is it
love
real or
this
not?
shit.
And then the last question, or
Hit
the
me,
last
baby.
prompt, is the last meal. And that is a death row inmate's final meal that they requested.
Oh my God.
Yep.
What would your final meal be?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Great question.
Do you know what disco fries are?
Are you from New Jersey?
I'm from New Jersey. Are you from New Jersey?
Jew?
Yes. Are you from New Jersey as well?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Washington, D.C. Why would you ask that?
Well,
Do
because
you
most
hear this
people don't.
non-regional dialect?
That is a very Washington. That is
I
a
did go
District
to-
of Columbia accent.
I did go to Rutgers, the State University of New Jersey.
Ah, yes. Did you get the scarlet fever there?
Oh my God. So, sidebar, Rutgers' nickname is Slutgers because it had the highest number of STDs in like this little college board, some sort of test thing.
They had a lot.
We had a lot of STDs.
Uh-huh.
And I caught nothing while there.
That's really impressive.
Hey,
No.
nothing while there.
That is
Hey,
incredible.
Hey.
That's you.
Thank you.
There's
It
some
is-
kind of magic voodoo something going on to
It's
protect
called
you.
not wanting to explain it to my parents.
Fair enough. All right.
So I just, tipped
I love
around.
love a New Jersey connection, but yeah,
Yeah.
disco fries.
I approve.
and Taylor ham, egg, and cheese sandwich.
As if I'm in control of
on
that.
a Kaiser roll. That would be my last meal.
Okay, Kaiser, so say you.
Just twisting up all these words. I happen to love it. Let's get the game going.
Yes.
In 2007, Stacy Peterson went missing from her home in Bolingbrook, Illinois. Her husband, Drew Peterson, a former police sergeant, was the top suspect. There wasn't enough evidence to convict him of the murder, but the media attention of the case led to circumstances surrounding the death of Peterson's third wife, Kathleen Savio, came into light. The renewed investigation found enough evidence to finally put Peterson behind bars. He subsequently confessed to his fourth wife's murder as well.
Did you say Lacey or Stacy?
Stacy.
Okay. I'm going to say false.
That is a true crime.
Oh, I thought it was Lacey Peterson.
Oh, well, that's a whole other thing.
Oh.
That's a whole other can of worms. But that might be in this pile, might not be. I don't remember. We have research interns. We're a very big show.
Do we get to shuffle now between?
Well, we don't get to shuffle,
No, we don't have to.
But you get to pick. So what do you want to go with here? Person
Let's
of interest? It's the law?
I like it's the law.
It's the law. Let's get those pesky laws out of the way.
Because it's the second one.
In Ohio, wearing tap shoes.
That's some white nonsense already. Go on.
Wearing tap shoes in Ohio, in any capacity besides practice or performance,
Continue.
is illegal.
I hope true.
No, this is false.
Oh,
That's not a real thing.
you
Although
can
it's very
only
annoying
dream.
to do.
A girl could dream, right?
Just a bunch
I
of
would
people
go around
tapping.
reporting some non-dancing hoes left and right.
Just some Fantasia 2020
Left
stuff.
and right, I would report them. But yes.
All right, it's the law. Off the board. Another true crime, false crime coming at you. In 2006, 12-year-old Jasmine Richardson was dating... 2006, 12-year-old Jasmine Richardson was dating 23-year-old Jeremy Stank, who believed himself to be a 300-year-old werewolf.
Oh my.
Richardson and Stank murdered Jasmine's parents and younger brother in their home in Medicine Hat, Alberta.
Okay.
So we've got a town called Medicine Hat, a 300-year-old werewolf, and a 12-year-old Jasmine that you laughed at.
The way you say stank also, I just want to applaud that.
It's just the man's name.
I mean, you put some stank on stank.
Stop. Go on.
I hope I want it to be false. I want it to be false because no 12-year-old deserves that.
That's a true crime.
Oh!
Fell in love with a
White
300-year-old
people,
werewolf.
what are you doing?
Isn't that just the oldest tale in the book? A 300-year-old werewolf comes into town. He woos you. You murder your family together. And then he runs off with the next 12-year-old.
This is a dear white people moment just in general because you know all of these have been white. Go on.
100%.
Alberta.
Medicine Hat.
Ugh.
You get to pick now. Person of interest, reverse round, sentenced. Have you seen that, Doc?
Ooh. You know what? I wanted it to say, have you seen that, Doc? Because you delivered it well, but I won't fall for your trap. Sentenced.
Sentenced it is.
Bitch.
I am a bitch. As punishment for throwing beer bottles at a woman in a car, you are hereby sentenced to either 60 days in jail or an hour of walking through downtown in a dress, wig, and makeup.
Oh my God.
What do you think? 60 days in jail or drag downtown?
Why? Okay, if true, why would there be such a specific law about this type of attack to women? What terrible place. I'm sure, a Caucasiatic city
beautiful
or state.
Word.
Ugh, true.
That is true.
God damn it, white people.
That is true.
What are you doing to the world?
So strange. And like...
Continue. You're just...
Especially because the judge didn't hire people to throw beer bottles at the guy. Because that's what the thing was, is that
it would just
beer
happen.
Bottles.
They know it would happen if you look like a woman. And if you are a woman if you're just presenting any femininity, I bet. Oh.
Yep. All right, sentence off the board. True crime, false crime.
Damn it.
Let's get it. In 1810, Tristan Van Huyler was arrested and set to be hung for a string of bank robberies in and around the St. Louis, Missouri area. Van Winkle pleaded his innocence, but was ultimately hung nevertheless. Unfortunately for Van Winkle, he was telling the truth, as there was another bank robbery moments after his hanging. Sheriff Gus Williford apprehended the suspect, Aaron Grisham, who admitted to all the crimes Van Winkle had been charged with and just been hung for.
I just thought it was hanged.
I think you are right.
I know I'm right.
Anyway. But he didn't want to lay it on too thick. He was just floating the knowledge.
That's like old-timey
He did go to Rutgers.
and fun. The State University of New Jersey. You got to add that part, otherwise it doesn't exist.
For sure.
Really, the magic doesn't happen if you don't do that. True.
No, false.
Because it's all old-timey and stuff. But the modern-day stuff is going to be true. Watch.
Anything could have happened.
The modern-day stuff is going to be true.
All right, what do you want? Person of interest, reverse round.
I'm going to do that, Doc.
Have you seen that, Doc?
Hey, I haven't. Remember that. So we're probably going to get this wrong, too. But you know what's really wrong?
What?
The murderers and the society that allows this to happen.
Speak on that.
Continually. And we all know who. We all know some shit be happening in Jersey, and we know who be committing that shit, and I'm not going to say anything.
We're the most densely populated state, and it's inevitable that shit's going down.
That river holds secrets, hunty.
And smells.
Yes.
All right. Have you seen that, Doc?
Yes.
Well, let's see.
Surprise.
The Occurrence. That's the name of the doc. The Occurrence. An unexplained disappearance of a 4th grade field trip may finally be explained. The Occurrence. An unexplained disappearance of a 4th grade field trip may finally be explained.
It's so vague, it might be true. I'm going to go false.
That is false.
Yes.
That is indeed false.
Walks. Okay, if you send it, do that
That's
anymore,
more of like
that gets to Kanye, so no.
That's like an ABC procedural, not a documentary. You know, like that's what is it? Passengers. That's Passengers with a 4th grade field trip. That's Passengers meets Magic School Bus. ABC, ring-a-ding-ding.
I know what Magic School Bus is, and I will never learn what Passengers is.
That's okay. That's okay by me.
Good.
But not by the ABC Corporation.
I was waiting. Oh.
Or Disney Corp, for that matter.
No, I do love the Disneys.
Don't we all?
Don't we all? Praise the D.
All right. True crime, false crime. In 1999, Preston Webb, a passenger on an American Airlines flight,
now they suck,
held the entire flight crew and passengers hostage with a knife and a pistol during a flight from Cleveland, Ohio to San Antonio, Texas.
That sounds so real because from Ohio.
Once the flight landed, Webb demanded a helicopter, $125,000, and 2 large Pizza Hut pizzas.
That sounds double real because from Ohio. I'm going to say...
Well, there's more.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the opportunity. If you just want to shoot out an answer, I'll take it.
I just want to say...
We're not one of those hoity-toity game shows that won't take your answer when you're ready.
It's like every little bit more is like an added on bit of white nonsense to the point where I've already believed it, but I want to hear how much crazier can this go?
I'll give you a choice. You can fire out your answer. We can take it as is, and then I'll tell you the rest, or I can tell you the rest, and then you can give me the answer the way that
I'll
the game
just fire out the answer, but I want to hear the rest.
All right, fire it out.
We all want to. I'm just going to just guess it's true by the Pizza Hut.
All right, and then I'm going to read the rest, and then I'm going to tell you whether it's...
Yes.
So we've locked in...
Locked in.
True crime. As San Antonio PD gathered his demands, one of the pilots grew impatient and charged Webb. This revealed that not only was his knife fake, but so was his gun. The flight crew overwhelmed Webb, and local PD boarded and arrested him. So we've locked in true crime.
Yes.
That is a false crime. That's not real. Didn't happen. But you are right that it is white nonsense.
Either way, it was always going to be because you wrote it.
It's most of this game. White nonsense.
It's the Jersey in you. Okay, with disco fries.
It makes me sneaky.
Do you
and
go
tricky.
for the pizza fries?
No.
No? Get the fuck out of your own show.
Well, no, because New Jersey pizza is good enough as it is that I don't need it to be set on top of French fries.
Double down, baby.
No.
How do you think I get these?
However, eating pizza fries?
Yes.
Is this an ad for pizza fries? The healthy pizza fries.
Boom.
There they are.
Boom, pizza fries, baby. Disco. This is disco.
So I'm not mad at the pizza fry.
Get it.
And it is on every diner menu that I've ever ordered off of where I said, I'll take the disco fries. And then right beneath it was the pizza fries. I'd eat French fries on New Jersey pizza before I would order pizza fries. Because part of what makes New Jersey pizza good is the crust, the dough. And so you're removing that and you're putting it on probably Au-de-la French fries from a fucking freezer. No, thank you. However, put cheese and gravy on it. I'm on board.
I don't see why you have to choose, but I dare.
You asked me. What do you mean?
You can do them both.
All right.
All three. Triple down, baby.
You get to choose. Person of interest. Reverse round.
Let's do a person of interest. Let's hear about a person.
Let's hear about a person and see if they're
interesting.
interesting.
Whether or not it's interesting, yeah. We're about to find out.
All right. This person's name is Joseph Moron. Joseph Moron is guilty of stalking, kidnapping, and assault. Joseph Moron.
These are great names regardless of validity. Gosh, I want that to be true.
It could be.
Joe Moron. Joe Moron. Yes,
yes. Yo, Joe Moron! You calling him from across the playground. Hey, yo, Joe Moron!
Yo, Joe Moron. Get Joe Moron
You stalking, kidnapping, and assaulting again, Joe?
Get Joe Moron ass here. That's why he turned to the life of crime. Lock it in, Alex.
True?
Yes.
That is indeed true, Joe
Hell
Moron.
Yeah. And that's how he got bullied.
Yeah.
Well, I would have bullied him like that because
of course.
It's funny.
Your name is Moron.
And if he just committed to the bit more, maybe he would have discovered improv because he's probably a white guy.
Are you alluding to Leah Michelle and how she handled her situation? Because as soon as she leaned in, all it took was COVID. As soon as she leaned in, it was funny. And she was on board and it was cool. Until then she was like, what? Me not being able to read? That's crazy. But didn't ever say yes or no. But then she leaned in and it was funny for everybody.
You got to make it work.
And then it was done. She killed it.
Well,
not in a true crime, false crime way.
Yeah, luckily. Yet. Maybe. We don't know.
Jury's still out. True crime, false crime. Let's hit it. In June of 1932, a speakeasy operator, Tony Marino,
that's great,
started taking out life insurance policies against his frequent clients.
It's a good scam.
The plan was to give regular patrons alcohol credit and coerce them into drinking themselves to death.
Gotta drink in the prohibitions.
His first target was Michael Malloy. After being unable to subtly drink this man to death, Marino added antifreeze to the booze.
Ooh.
After that had no effect, he added turpentine.
Well,
horse liniment, rat poison.
That sounds like a party.
And a sandwich laced with metal shavings.
Oh, now that sounds like Burning Man.
Ran him over a taxi and poured 5 gallons of cold water on him while he was passed out in the snow.
Oh.
Eventually, he forced gas down his throat with a hose until he died.
With a hose in that house.
If the house was his esophagus, yes.
True.
That is true.
Yes.
Who was this indestructible man?
What? They've got to have kids with the genes of God.
Yeah. Or something.
Something.
Because he got ran over by a taxi. He ate a sandwich with metal shavings.
Once you said turpentine, I was like, what?
He drank turpentine.
Ooh.
That's like the big no-no. And he was just, give me another one.
God bless them all.
All you have left now is reverse round.
Reverse.
And the last meal. Shout out Cha-Cha Slide.
You're welcome.
Let's
it's on all of our heads now.
Let's hit a reverse round real quick. That's where you tell me about a crime, and I have to figure out if it's true or false.
Okay.
He's cooking something up, or remembering something.
I'm honestly thinking about the Cha-Cha Slide right now.
For sure. What up this time? Now turn it down.
All right.
DJ Casper? Is that who that was?
Jacqueline O'Neill.
Jacqueline O'Neill.
A secretary at a mid-level marketing firm in a sort of big, sort of small city. The city of Baltimore, Maryland. Was found to have been committing fraud on the clients by reverse charging previous client purchases back onto her account, then secretly moving their info back. She was sentenced to 1.5 years probation.
Regardless of whether that is true or false, that was delivered with such gravitas.
Oh, thank you.
That was, wow.
Stop.
Just moving. Ooh, that's a toughie. I'm gonna say that was a true crime.
Ding, 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 ding.
It was a true crime? Oh my gosh. Wow. I love when I get reverse round right. It's the only question I get to answer in this game. That was great. Where did you know that crime from? Just the old brain?
Just the old brain.
You put those on like a professor. That was so elegant. All right.
This made me go up a degree.
Somebody get this man a mortarboard. All right. We are on to our last meal. This is the last meal that a death row inmate requested, or I made it up. It's fake.
Okay.
A fugu pufferfish consomme.
I would hope that's true.
Is that your answer?
Yeah. Why not? Why not? If you're going to die, why not?
That's fake. That's not real.
Think about it, people.
It's like one of the most difficult dishes to make. It's like if you don't prepare fugu fish right, you die.
Yeah, if it's going to be...
And then consommes are just hard. They're just hard to do. What's our... 7, a very popular score. I believe that leaves you 4-way tied for 4th place.
Fun.
It is fun. Last episode we had 7 points as a 3-way tie for 3rd place, and you have honored the tradition and made it a 4-way tie for 4th place.
Okay.
Square,
sir.
That's sure is a ton of fun. I had a blast.
I had a blast
Do you
as well.
have any last words before this episode kicks the bucket?
Finn.
Oh, an art house film. I didn't know I was in an art house film this whole time. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any true crimes or fake crimes that you want submitted or featured on the show, we'd love to hear from you. You can tweet us at truecrimefalse or email us at truecrimefalsecrime@gmail.com. We're going to be back soon with one last episode of True Crime False Crime before the live in-person Tournament of Champions Mega Throwdown for a mystery prize. We hope that we see you there and you tune in. Until then, I'm Jordan Katcher. Stay true or false.
This was a Little Bit Fastenau production.